Hey everyone, and welcome back to some more Civilization 5 as China. So, I've been thinking about what to do next, and I decided to actually not attack Constantinople for a few reasons. One of them is that Byzantium is basically the weakest AI in the game right now. They only have 3 cities, they are completely broke and losing money, they only have 33 technologies, and they will likely fall even further behind. And every single war I declare gives me more warmongering score. It makes other AIs more likely to have even more concerns about my warmongering. So I just don't think it's worth declaring this war, just to take this city from someone who's not going to be a problem to begin with. And also, I don't want to rush scientific theory as soon as possible and then build public schools, which means that I won't really be able to focus on military production for a while I'm building public schools. And so, what I'm actually going to do is just wait a little bit, get some public schools done, and while I'm doing that, we'll try to explore this area to the east a little bit. Because I do want to attack the Mongols. They are doing really well in this game. They have 7 cities, but more importantly, they have 40 technologies. They are only 1 tech behind the leaders. They are doing really well. I was debating going after Carthage as well, so I could not extend this declaration of friendship and then go after them after the research agreement pops, but we still have 26 turns before the research agreement triggers. I'll just grab another declaration of friendship for now. We can always consider doing that after this declaration of friendship expires. So if there's a good opening against the Mongols, I'll go after the Mongols. But again, I need to take a look around. I might want to get a ship or two, but I haven't researched compass or navigation or anything like that, and I really want to get scientific theory ASAP. So we'll get scientific theory first, and then we'll grab compass and navigation. I'm going to need all that for biology anyway. So first scientific theory, then industrialization to reveal coal, and then we'll start working towards biology. So that's the plan for research for the next, 50, 60 turns, or however long it will take. Alright, we got a stable in Beijing. That's good. How's our happiness? 1 happiness. I should probably get a zoo or something like that. I could build that national epic, but that's 28 turns. And I will want to start public schools as soon as we finish that research. We do have a research agreement coming up in... how many turns? 23 turns. Okay. That's going to happen literally right before scientific theory finishes researching. Okay then. Well, I could still get a few more units, that probably wouldn't hurt. I could grab a bank, I could get an armory. That's not a bad idea, actually. But let's grab the zoo. Oh, and there's one more thing. We'll want to rush modern era as soon as possible to get the ideology. So I'm going to need 3 more universities. In Nanjing, Istanbul, and Edirne. I think we're building all 3. Are we? We should. Oh yeah, okay, so paper maker first. We want to focus on finishing all 3, and then we'll get Oxford. So that's the plan. Use Oxford to get the radio and enter modern era. And then we'll pick up the ideology. Alright, let's get the zoo for happiness. I'm going to need the happiness. How about great people? Anyone coming in the nearest future? Let's take a look. 46 turns on the engineer. Okay, 26 turns on the scientist. I might actually pop him for science instead of using him for the academy, but we'll see. And since I'm not going after Constantinople, let's spread out a little bit. We should also move more units into our cities, because that will give me happiness. In that sense, it might be worth getting a few more cheap units that I can use as a garrison. for happiness, because, you know, we have honor. It's not a priority. It's just an option. I'll probably want to get that done. And also having some basic defenses in my cities will definitely be useful. Because once I start declaring more wars, this might piss off some of the AIs. Especially Carthage. Carthage really likes backstabbing people. And we do have a direct border. And she has a pretty good attack count. I could definitely see Carthage backstabbing me, for example, while I'm busy with the Mongols. That could absolutely happen. She's one of the more deceptive AI leaders in Civilization 5. She backstabbed me many times in the past. So I would definitely expect that to happen. Or at least it's very likely to happen. I need to be prepared for that possibility. Alright, let's just move these guys back a little bit. Declaration of friendship with Greece. Alright, I will extend that. As long as he accepts. No, he actually declined, really. Okay, alright. I'm going to need some bonuses with him. But we can probably get that done. Maybe with the next World Congress. We'll see about that. I mean, we still have that research agreement. I might be able to get the declaration of friendship in the next 32 turns. That's when we'll need the next research agreement. I could also buy a few more tiles. Especially for lumber mills. Like this one, near a Deern. It's an option. How much gold would that cost me? Okay, 345 gold. That's a little bit too much. Never mind. I thought it's going to be way cheaper than that. Okay, Pocatello completed the Red Fort. That's probably fine, because I don't actually plan going to war with Pocatello in the near future. I plan to stay allied with him. So this is fine. This means other AIs I'm much more likely to declare war on will not be getting it. And that's a pretty annoying one there to deal with. Alright, let's see now. We got the university, so let's log the scientist right away. Here you go, the city is still growing. Now we could grab the zoo, we could grab the barracks. It wouldn't hurt to have barracks in here. It's a decent production city, actually. We could also get a garden. Yeah, we should definitely get a garden for more great people points. So let's get that. Sounds good. Alright, happiness looks fine. Yeah, let's just move these guys around. I will definitely get a few cheap units. Because I don't want to waste these experienced units with a lot of promotions. Just for a happiness garrison. This is temporary because we're not fighting anyone right now. Okay, trebuchet in here, that's fine. This should be a lumber mill on that forest. We're about to get economics. So this will also unlock the windmill, which is a pretty useful building. Because it gives plus 10% production bonus when constructing any other building. We should also get a little bit of gold from trading posts, from camps. I don't have any customs houses. Oh, there we go. Now he will accept. Good. He changed his mind in just one single turn. Works for me. Alright, there we go. Economics. 44 gold per turn right now. Plus 1 population. Yeah, let's maybe lock the workshop here. And we'll keep this on foot. Well, I mean, I can just log the tiles manually here. Let's read all of this. Obviously, we'll work Lake Victoria. We'll work the fish. I could swap some of these tiles, but it's not necessary. We'll work these tiles with 2 food and 2 hammers. Yeah, there. 12 turns until the city grows. Now I could just work the mine. Maybe the quarry. 3 production and 2 gold. I like that. Okay, I like that. As an alternative, we could work the lumber mill. Yeah, let's work this one for a little bit of gold. 12 turns until city growth is good. And we do want the production. This is 16.5, which is decent, I guess, given our current situation. Alright, any more improvements needed? Not right now, but 2 turns until border growth. Then we can get something. Alright then. I could also get a few road sections leading north. Just kind of for the future. Maybe I'll do that. Yep, I'll probably do that. Alright. So this guy can go to Shanghai or something, or Ankara. That's fine. We're also getting a circus in Konya. Happiness should be fine in the nearest future. Maybe I can buy some luxury, can we? We could, but that might be a bit too expensive right now. But it is an option, I could do it. It's definitely an option. Okay, so 1 unit to Shanghai. 1 to Ankara. Alright, looks good. You guys can just chill. 1 turn until border growth. So we might get this tile, we might get this one. We'll clear whichever one we get. Because there's some marsh over there. Alright, this is fine. Yeah, 17 turns is quite a bit. But it will give us a nice science boost. Speaking of science boosts, now we can pick up secularism, which will also be a very nice science boost. So look at our science right now, 203. Here comes secularism. 255. Very nice. Okay, this will help quite a bit. And I might be able to get even more if we assign more specialists. But I do have a lot of specialists assigned already. And I don't want to sacrifice my growth too much. Yeah, we have plenty. And we'll be getting more. Once we finish some universities. 9 turns to finish the university in Nanjing. This will be worth more science as well, because we'll start getting science from all the jungle tiles. And I already have trading posts on most of them. So that's also useful. Alright, you can go here, you can go here. There you go. Alright. Now we can just chill. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got that tile. So we'll remove the merge. And now we just wait. Again, I'm still leaning towards attacking the Mongols first. In fact, we could send some unit now, because we can embark now. That's why I got optics. We can send this pikeman or something. Doesn't really matter that much what I send. Yeah, we can send the pikeman, it's fine. Doesn't really make a big difference. What do you want? She wants to declare war on Alexander. Well, you go ahead and do that. I'm not stopping you. I'm definitely not stopping you. But I'm not declaring that war myself. Especially when we're friends right now, you know? I have no desire to backstab him. At all. Alright. 12 turns? How's that research agreement? 27, 20... Okay, 17 turns. Yeah, we'll be getting it before the research agreement. That's fine. You guys just chill. Stay on the road so that we can move around faster. Now, I could build an extra road, like here, but it would be a little bit too much gold per turn to be worth it. Yeah. And it would be purely for, like, logistical reasons. Everything is already connected. Here's the stoneworks. That's also a little bit of happiness, +1. We got 11 turns. In 11 turns, I wanted to switch over to public schools. So we could grab a stable. That might not be worth it, really. Wait, is nobody working this horse? Okay, apparently not. We probably want to do that. Oh, hold on. Our capital actually has a stable. Yeah, let's work it with our capital then. That makes more sense in my book. This city is still growing. I can make it grow faster. Alright, let's make it grow faster. We log these. What about that farm? Yeah, I think that's still the capital. Log the fish. What else? That's it, isn't it? Yeah, but that's it. Okay, I mean, that's fine. And the capital. Yeah, we want to work the horse. Let's redo this. Well, I could move this farm to the horse. We lose one foot, but we'll gain hammers. That's a good trade. And the growth is still looking good. Yeah, that's definitely a good trade. We sacrificed one foot for 3 base hammers. Yeah, so what do we build? I could grab the lighthouse. That is probably worth it. Okay, yeah, that is actually worth it. And I'll likely finish it before starting that public school. Another nice thing about scientific theory is that it will give us +1 production to all lumber mills. And I do have quite a few lumber mills at this point, and we'll be getting even more. Border has grown, nice. Okay, then wait, where did it grow? Oh, the mountain? Okay, not super useful, but alright. University next, obviously. We'll need that for Oxford and for the public school. Right. Well, let's keep moving. Hopefully we'll have some good opening against the Mongols. It really depends on how much land there is, where his cities are exactly. We'll find out. Can we make any trades?
Salve.
I mean, probably not. Again, I could buy a luxury, but I'm not really willing to pay. Especially since I'll need the money for new research agreements. Not just yet, but it's coming. And I obviously want another round. Especially since we have the porcelain tower. And presumably we'll get scientific revolution as well. Upcoming session. Yeah, we will vote for cultural heritage sites. That will be nice for our culture. I have quite a few wonders now. I have 8 wonders right now. I think I'm like second in wonder count. Alexander has 11. Yeah, I don't think anyone else has more than I do. No, they don't. Pocatello has 5. Dido has 2. Mongolia has 2. Rome has 2. And Byzantium has 1. So Alexander is the only leader with more wonders. I have 8, he has 11. So cultural heritage sites will be pretty damn good for me. Alright, I could buy the spices and they'll sell them. Problem is, I would have to buy 2 tiles. That would be a little bit expensive. It might be worth doing. It might actually be worth doing. How long until border growth? Yeah, 22 turns and it will expand to the east. So I should probably buy this. I should be able to sell it. Oh, Beijing has grown, right? We will work the farm because we can still grow this city. 29 turns is not super fast, but it's a heck of a lot better than 100 turns. Okay, carry on. Zoe is coming. Looks good. Dido declared war on Alexander. Nice. So she did it without me after all. And Alexander is plotting against Pocatello. Yeah, we'll warn him, that's fine. How's our spy doing? Okay, 75 turns is a bit too slow. I could move him somewhere. Rome, how many techs does Rome actually have? 36? I have 35. Oh wait, we did just steal a tech. Okay, okay. That's why it reset to 0. I was a bit confused for a second. So, okay, hold on a second. Hold on. We can steal scientific theory even though it's half done. However, despite the fact it's half done, it would still be worth roughly 1.8k science. And gunpowder is only worth 1.6k science. So even though I'm half done with scientific theory, stealing it would still be worth more in terms of raw science than stealing gunpowder. And I would be able to start public schools a bit faster. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. It's actually a no-brainer. And that gives us another spy. We could try Rome, but yeah, he might fall behind in tech count. And then I won't be able to steal anything. We could try Carthage. Okay, let's try Carthage. And I'll keep this one in Athens. 75 turns is a lot, but I'll still keep him here. I could also move him to my capital. That is an option, to prevent some other AIs from spying on me. But 75 turns is still relevant. This is epic game pace. It's not like the game will be done in 75 turns. With that said, that turn count might change over time. Right, so Alexander has 9 votes. He will almost definitely become the host. I'll just vote for him to get some extra relations with him. It's not like I can win this. That's not gonna happen. Okay, sounds good. How's the tech count right now? We have 36. Carthage has 42. Alexander has 42. Mongolia has 41. Okay, we are catching up. We should be able to bridge the gap even more once this round of research agreements is done. Again, especially now that we have the porcelain tower, which is helping quite a bit. And yeah, Rome started some crappy cities around here, but this is not really a concern for me. I'm just ignoring them, basically. Okay, garden in 2 turns. Wait, what happened here? Growth? No. Okay, looks good though, 18 turns. Yeah, that looks fine. So, 16 turns for the great scientist. I'll probably just pop him for science, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I actually don't really want open borders with Rome. Okay, no. Unless he starts blocking, like, the ocean here. But that will probably not happen for a while. But until then, it's not a concern. Yeah, there we go. Greece became the host, as expected. So that should give me a bonus with him. Right, I can't enter ocean tiles yet. I have to stick to the coast. So hopefully we can actually reach the Mongols through here. We'll see. Yep, continue the existing trade route. That is fine. And I'm just going to buy the tiles for the spices. Because otherwise we're not going to get the spices anytime soon. And we should probably buy a hill. It's a slightly more useful tile. Let's buy this one. Because it's actually in range of Mediolanum. They could potentially steal it from me. And hey, you never know, there might be coal on one of these tiles. I wouldn't be shocked to see that's the case. I definitely would not be shocked. I might be a little bit pissed if they settled on top of some important strategic resource. But hopefully not. Still, it's a possibility. Yeah, there we go, we got a bonus with him. Because we voted for him. That aqueduct took a while. But there it is. Okay, spices to Alexander ended, that's fine. We'll sell it again. We'll trade for a luxury. Here you go, because I wanted that happiness. What's this? Yeah, that's the spices deal. And what do we build next? Yeah, public school. It will take a while, but, well, it is what it is. We need it. Public school everywhere. And in Beijing in 1 turn. I will let that lighthouse finish. It will be useful, especially with 2 coastal resources. Alright, that's probably a farm. It doesn't have to be a farm. Yeah, let's make it a farm. All the jungles will have trading posts. So grassland should have farms. That's fine. Shame I don't have more forests, but oh well. It is what it is. Now we can build a road section or 2 leading north. Just to make army movements a little bit easier in the future. If I wanted to go this way in the future. Yeah, no, I might not be able to go through here. Maybe this way. I might end up needing that open border agreement after all. But we'll see. Okay, this was out of range of my cities, right? Yeah, it was 4 tiles away. Alright, the Beijing. So obviously public school. It would technically be a little bit better to build the windmill first, in terms of like how much production and spend. But this would delay the public school significantly. and therefore reduce my science over time. And the science is more important. Okay. When are the research agreements coming? 10 turns, 13 turns, 20. Okay, that should be a big boost in science. So the plan is still the same. I might want to get electricity to reveal aluminum, though. So I might do that first. And it's also required for radio anyway. Yeah, okay, let's reveal aluminum first. And then we'll go for oil. Sounds good. I need to know what it is. It might also change my plans. I might have to settle some crappy city to grab strategic resources. So for example, if I have no oil anywhere inside my borders, but there's oil down here, I will settle a city down here. Do I even have silver? Yes, I do have one. But if I have no oil and there's oil in this tundra or in the snow, I will settle a city down there to grab it. Hopefully it won't be necessary, but who knows? Yeah, warn him. That's the second AI plotting against him now. Okay. +1 population. 55 turns is maybe a bit slow. Can we improve that? A little bit. I guess I can work this farm. Okay, 122 turns. Wait, what? Oh, now it's starving. Wait, what's happening here? Oh yeah, one unemployed. Fair enough. 36 turns. Okay, that's better. That's better. It will still grow. I do like this quarry, but... yeah, I don't think I can afford it to work that right now. 55 turns. So that might be worth it. It's a pretty significant difference in production. Yeah, let's work the quarry. It will slow down the growth, but it will give me quite a boost in production here. From 8.8 to 11. I kind of need that production right now. Now, I could unassign some of the specialists, but obviously I don't want to. Why would I want to do that? Now, fingers crossed for coal. I never get unlucky with coal, am I right? That never happened. That never happened. I assume that's a one-tile island, yep. Alright, anything else to improve? Not really worth improving the desert right now. I could buy a tile. Well, not in this city. Alright. +1 population in a deer, nice, and it's still growing nicely. Yeah, we'll work the lumber mill. Especially now that we have +1 production there. Might as well just lock it. Yep, looks good. We could get that fish as well. Yeah, we probably should. Maybe after we finish other production. Unless I just straight up buy a workboat, that might not be worth doing. Yeah, that's not worth doing. If this was a luxury, then I would have done it, but it's not. So it's not worth doing. Open borders. I guess I can accept that. We're not really neighbors. It's fine. Now, I might need some kind of navy if I want to go to war with the Mongols. Which obviously I can't build yet because we don't have navigation. But once we do get navigation, I'll probably want at least a few frigates. Again, depends on where exactly the Mongols have their cities. Okay, so we'll vote for cultural heritage sites. That will give us a nice boost in culture per turn, which will speed up the policies. What wonders do the Mongols actually have? They have a globe theater and a mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Okay. Open borders with Carthage. I'm actually going to decline that one. She already made peace with Alexander. Well, that didn't take long, but alright. Right, I can't build a railroad yet. Oh, there is a road here already, right. So let's also get a road here on that other jungle tile. I think we can reach the Mongols. I can't quite tell just yet. We'll find out soon. Yep. Cultural heritage sites passed. Yeah, we went from plus 55 to plus 79. That's a pretty big boost right there. And I do want to get scientific revolution ASAP. Yep. What do you want? I'm not really interested. Sorry, buddy. Now remember, we also want to get a radio using Oxford. So we will be working on that. I need to finish one more university. And then we'll be able to do it. Probably after I finish the public school. Is this actually the highest production city? I think it is. It should be. It is. And I think Istanbul is the second, right? At 18. No, Edirne is second at 19.8. Okay. But, yeah, Edirne needs to build the public school after the university. So we'll just finish this public school, and then we'll work on Oxford in our capital. Is there a great engineer coming anytime soon? Okay, there's a scientist. Engineer is not coming soon. And the scientist will delay that further. I was considering a manufactory or something like that. But I guess not. Not in the nearest future anyway. Yep, there we go, we got the bonus. He really likes us right now. This is quite a few bonuses. Nope, not interested in open borders, sorry. Okay, well, I see a border here. Wait, I don't have open borders with them, do I? Apparently. Okay, Jerusalem, so that's a former city-state. I could probably liberate that. Okay, I could actually liberate that. Now, it does have 45 city combat strength, and they also have frigates. Not to mention their unique unit. The frigates are a bit of a problem. I'll probably need my own frigates. So we can work on that, but I really need that Oxford first. And the public schools. But we'll see when it's done. Okay, there's the lighthouse, so public school next. It will take a while, but alright, that's fine. Now, let's see if we have coal. Coal might give some of my cities a nice production bonus. That's kind of what I'm counting on quietly. I could really use some coal near one of my cities to give it more production. Okay, well, let's explore the area a little bit. Might as well. We're mostly done with the improvements here. Okay, we got a research agreement coming in 2 turns, right? In 3 turns. Okay, so we'll have coal in 3 turns. Fingers crossed. Ideology adopted. Mongolia adopted autocracy. Okay, that's fine. I don't plan going for autocracy. Let's take a look at the situation here. Well, yeah, I'm unknown with everyone. We want to get to that 10% threshold at least. Because of how happiness works with ideology pressure in Civ 5. But we'll worry about that later. What I need to do is to have the leaders in here picking up the same ideology that I pick. I will probably end up going for Order, because Order tends to be popular with the AI, and also you can get a lot of extra happiness from Order. So I just need a bunch of AIs to adopt Order. That's what I need, basically. Hopefully it's gonna happen. Again, we'll worry about that later. Some of the other AIs might still adopt the ideology before I'm able to do it. I fully expect Greece to do it. I'm surprised Mongolia was first, actually. Okay, can I afford to work the university here? I might have to sacrifice this guy. So what if we do that? Okay, 17 turns. I could work the fish. It will lower my production, but it will make the city grow in 10 turns instead of 17. So I kind of like that. I could make it grow even faster by swapping out some of the farms, but Istanbul is working those. So let's not do that. 10 turns until growth is still good. I'm okay with that. We just want to be working the workshop, it's fine. The engineer was nowhere close to full anyway. Now, in theory, I could build Oxford here, but it's gonna be faster in our capital even if we wait. I think. Will it though? Okay, 25 turns plus 11. That's still, what, 36? It's still faster. It's literally still faster. And yeah, we want a public school in here instead. Alright, sounds good. Oh, that's a nice trade route. Now, I still plan to declare war on them, don't get me wrong, but I don't think we'll be doing it in the nearest future. And this is a very nice trade route. So we'll work on this trade route. As an alternative, I could send production to Shanghai, which is honestly not a bad idea. It would allow it to finish the public school much faster. Or I could do it other way around. I could send production to Beijing. That way, I'll be able to finish Oxford faster and adopt an ideology faster. That sounds like a much better idea. Okay, here's a city. Yeah, that sounds like a much better idea. We'll do that. We do want to get Oxford as soon as possible. Wait, what? That is like the worst trade in the history of bad trades. Alright, there's the road. So this is purely for like logistical reasons. To make troop movements easier in the future. And I don't need any more improvements right now. Who is going to buy our ivory? Anyone? Surely somebody will. Oh, also spices. Let's get 360 gold for this. This is the one we just finished improving. Did we finish improving it? Oh no, this is still not finished. Okay, it's one of the expired trades. Okay. And that's me. Well then. I guess we won't be trading anything. She's the only one who can buy ivory. 4 gold per turn? I mean, that's a pretty bad trade, but I guess it was the only possible trade. I'll still take it. Could have been worse. Alright, so let's send the production to Beijing. Plus 10 production, that's quite a bit. So 10 turns to finish the public school. And now it's 7. Yeah, this was a huge increase in production. We're still only at 34. So, yeah. That's like what? Plus 40 something percent? From 24 to 34? Yeah. That's pretty close to a 50% increase right there. How's that research argument? There we go. It just popped. Where's coal? Tell me we have coal. Yes, coal discovered. Okay, tell me it's somewhere relevant. Okay, that's inside the city-state border. Oh, we have one next to Shanghai. Nice. So this tile now has 5 production. Alright. We only have 1 then. Okay. That's not amazing, but it's 7 coal from this tile. It's not bad. Certainly could have been worse. Shame this one has been stolen by the city-state, but okay. Speaking of city-states, I would still like to get allied with some of them. Camel Archer, ooh! Okay, getting Camel Archers would be really friggin' good. That would be really nice. Now, it's a slightly older unit, but it would still be a pretty nice unit. So gold gifts will be temporarily effective. Carthage might be a bit upset. Yeah, I would have to give them over 1000 gold. I don't know if that's worth it right now. I don't know if that's worth it. Especially since I'm going to need the gold for new research arguments.
Good does.
Yeah, he needs more gold. I can buy wine from him. I don't have wine, right? Well, no. Okay, let's buy the wine from him and give him gold. And then we can get the research argument.
Good does.
That actually sounds like a good trade. I don't think I want to sell iron anymore because I'm going to need that for frigates. Yeah, and I'm going to need a navy. Let's just buy this for 360. We just got 360 for the spices anyway. And now we can get a research agreement. Yeah, 450 gold for a research agreement. These things are not cheap. They will keep getting more expensive. And I might or might not want one with Carthage again. I still think going after Mongolia will be better, especially since Rome is fairly close. So in theory, we could go after Mongolia and then after Rome. It's just going to be tricky, because I'll need to cross the ocean, the sea, or whatever you want to call it. So that's the tricky part, but I still think it will be a good move. Again, I'm going to need frigates in order to actually do it. Okay, so aluminum is next. That should pop pretty soon. Yeah, we got the research agreement in 3 turns here. Hopefully we have some aluminum somewhere. So this did just give me more spices to sell, right? Is anyone actually buying though? Hold on, is anyone buying? Hello? Yeah, there we go. We can trade for gems. Okay, sounds good to me. 7 happiness. Obviously, we won't have that trade anymore once we declare war on him. But again, we're not declaring war in the nearest future, not yet. Declaration of friendship expired with Pocatello. We'll extend that. Yep, he accepted, that's good. Oh, nice. Nanjing loves the king. Okay, sounds good to me. We could grow this city a bit faster right now. Yeah, we could. Let's lock some of these manually. Yeah, the farm. Also this one, obviously this one. I don't care about the production in here as much anymore. This one. Okay, 10 turns until growth. We can make it 12 turns, but get slightly more gold and science. I think I like that. Yes, I like that. Let's do that. This is fine. 30 turns for a market, holy crap. Let's get a granary. I should actually get a workshop, probably. But the granary will make the city grow faster. And we do have bananas. Yeah, let's get the granary. I could maybe consider buying a workshop, but man, it's not cheap. And I need gold for plenty of other things. That's the problem. That's the problem indeed. We'll see about that. Alright, the trade route. I could replace this with a cargo ship, but I'm a little bit busy. What's the best land trade route that we have? Let's see, for the most gold. This one? From Edirne to Mostonkani. That looks reasonable, actually. Okay, that looks reasonable. Oh yeah, Edirne has caravanserai, right? I'm pretty sure it does. Yes, it does. So that makes sense. It built it when it was a puppet, I think. Because I didn't build it myself. Okay, 19 population. More than his capital. Yes, I think we wanted to buy the dice. Wait, 0? Okay. I don't want to buy this. As long as he accepts, I'm okay with this, but this shouldn't be showing 0. How does that work? I guess because it didn't take the expired trade into account yet. Yeah, that's what happens on the trade screen. Well, if he accepts, I will accept too. Yep, he will accept indeed. I don't want to lose that happiness. So things are looking pretty good right now. I'm just thinking about my odds of successfully invading the Mongols through the sea. It might be a little bit tricky, and it will take me a while to build a bunch of frigates. So unfortunately, this might take a while. This might take a while. Alright, let's see where aluminum is. I need to know this. So you will go to Mostonkani. Yup. Sounds good. When is the next policy? 6 turns. So that will be sovereignty, and then scientific revolution. That should improve our gold situation. Ivory for salt, yes, I will obviously accept that. And here comes the great scientist. So this is turn 321. How much science would he be worth? 3,252. Okay, now, one academy is worth more than 10 science per turn, because this is the base yield. If I remove it, yeah, look at my science output. It's worth almost 20 science per turn. So I could get an academy. That's 20 science per turn. So in 100 turns, it would be about 2,000. Yeah, so it's technically still potentially worth it. It should generate at least 3,000 by the end of this game. So I could get the academy, but I'm leaning more towards just popping him right now. I need a bunch of techs, preferably quickly. I'm going to need the oil as soon as possible, preferably, because we'll need it for some of the more advanced units, which I might need. Both options are good. If I build it instead of the farm, I will sacrifice 1 food, which is not a big deal, but it does make a difference. Okay, it's a pretty small difference. Yeah, this might still be worth it for an academy. Again, just barely, but it's still worth it for an academy. It's kind of a tough one. It is actually kind of a tough one. Hold on a second. Let me check policies again real quick. Yes, nothing in here that would affect the yields. I'm a bit torn about this. Alright, I'm actually going to end this episode here because we're at almost 15 minutes. And think about it before the next one. So, thanks for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it to denounce the YouTube algorithm. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.